Yo, what is up, YouTube? And today's gonna be a garage video. As you see, I got something in my hand. More carbon for the M1K. M1K, I'm just gonna install it, show you guys how it looks. It's gonna be a little 5-minute video. I'm gonna try to install it with the camera, but we'll see how it goes. But look how beautiful this freaking bike is, man. And then I also got the S1K, the carbon S1K over here in the garage. But yeah, I'm gonna install this part. Everybody knows where this part goes. It obviously goes down here. Oh, I got the wrong, let me get the right side real quick. All right, here we go, I got the right side. It goes something like this. Something in that genre. Gonna cover up the wheel. I like the way these look. I think it gives a bike a totally different look. But yeah, I got these right here to install. And one more thing. Let me set this right here. Let me grab it real quick. One more thing is, bam, 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 carbon belly pan. It's gonna cover up all that stuff right there. But sadly, I can't put this on just yet. This is made by Fullsix, by the way. I get my carbon from Fullsix. RPM is good carbon, but RPM is like a hit or miss on if it's gonna fit right. But yeah, anyways, I don't know if I can put this on. I think I need to put an exhaust on first because this little lip right here, see the lip? The little lip right there, yeah, I can't, this is made for aftermarket exhaust. So probably try to find an exhaust and then put this on. Right now we are focusing on the front. So yeah, let's get to it. Let me show you guys how if it's easy to install or what's going on. I also got to figure it out as we progress through it. Alrighty, now in order to put this on, it has to use these bolts. I believe it uses the top one here. So you got to take this thing off first. Let's just go ahead and take that one off. Take that off. The thing slides out. You have to pull it a little bit on the back right here. Widen it up a little bit. That's off. And now these things right here, they connect to it. This will go on. Let me show you. This part right here. This will clamp in here because these bolts hold on that piece of carbon. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, I just want to get in here and show you guys what I did so far. This kind of was tedious. These screws right here, make sure you put Loctite on them. And make sure you have a little bit of a gap, maybe like a 3-4 millimeter gap within there. Just a tiny gap. You need a tiny gap in there, and then it'll fit just right. You'll have a little bit of space in between here. But you see, when I wiggle this, the whole bike wiggles. So yeah, and then this is gonna go on these bolts here. You're gonna put them on these 3 bolts first. Make sure you Loctite these because it is the front wheel. You're not gonna get any dampening because the dampening is above the shock here. So therefore I'm gonna put 3 bolts on here, and yeah, I'll get back to you guys. Okay, the 3 bolts here were fairly easy. They did give you bolts with like a spacer. I don't know why. I don't know what the point of that is. They should give you flat bolts, but yeah, these are fairly easy. I want to show you guys the clearance in between this. Look at how close that is. I didn't know it comes that close. I guess it covers the wheel and everything. And then this will go behind your bracket here. You see how this is? Let me get in here. Behind your bracket. So when you put the cover on, it should be a lined up hole here, so it'd be easy. Goes straight through and catches onto this, grabs onto this. Fairly easy. I'm gonna put the rest on, and then I'm gonna show you the final look of it real quick. Let me just go ahead and put the other side on and put this on. You guys obviously don't need to know how that goes on. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys real quick. Righty now, and there they are. They're on the bike. I think that gives the bike a nice touch. Gives it that good old M look. I don't know why they didn't give the This says for like air, pushing it side by side, I don't know, but I think that gives it a real nice look, gives it a real nice touch, makes it look like a real M now, because the last year's with that, oof, it looks golden. But yeah, there you go. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and then I'll be updating you guys next with a slip-on, and then after the slip-on we're gonna go stage 1 in my next video, and after the stage 1 we're gonna do the full exhaust, and then a stage 2 velocity stacks. I'm just waiting for them to come out with the velocity stacks, and then I think I'll be done with this beast. Right now I think I'm done with the external, what would you say, the looks of the bike. I think I'm done buying carbon parts for it. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys. If you guys can like, comment, subscribe. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.